50,000 years ago, before phones, before texting, before you up, a caveman saw a woman across the fire, and his heart did something weird. He didn't know what it was. He didn't have a word for it. But scientists now believe he felt exactly what you feel when your crush walks into the room. So today we're asking a question that sounds silly, but isn't. Did ancient humans have crushes? Stick around, because the answer is stranger than you think. Now, you might think love is a modern invention, something we made up. Poems, chocolates, Valentine's Day. But here's where it gets strange. Scientists who studied ancient bones, ancient brains, and even ancient graffiti found something nobody expected. Something that changes how we think about our ancestors completely. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at having a crush the same way again. But first, let's go back, way back. Here's the first shocking fact. Your brain right now, reading this sentence, is basically the same brain a human had 100,000 years ago. Same wiring, same chemicals, same weak spots. Scientists discovered that the part of your brain that lights up when you see your crush, it's called the reward center, and was already fully built in early humans. So when a caveman spotted someone he liked, same dopamine, same racing heart. Why is my hand shaking? I'm just holding a spear. Imagine texting in the Stone Age. It wouldn't be, hey, it would be a guy handing you a rock and just staring at you intensely for 11 minutes. That was the flirting. But if their brains worked exactly like ours, did they blush? Did they get nervous? Did they overthink everything at 2 a.m. by the fire? That's where it gets even weirder. In caves across Europe, archaeologists found something they did not expect. Carvings, symbols, figures standing close together, hands touching, repeated over and over, in different caves, different tribes, thousands of miles apart. Now, scientists debate exactly what these symbols meant, but here's the strange part. The same closeness symbols kept showing up, again and again, almost like humans across the world were independently trying to say the same thing. I like you. Stay close to me. You're different from the others. Imagine if the very first form of writing wasn't for hunting maps or war plans. Imagine if some of the first marks humans ever made were about a crush. We can't prove it 100%. But the pattern is too consistent to ignore, and that's not even the strangest evidence. Now here's where things get uncomfortable. Because having a crush isn't just butterflies and shy smiles. It also comes with the ugly part. Jealousy. Scientists studying ancient human remains found something disturbing. Skeletons with injuries that weren't from animal attacks or accidents. They were from other humans. And in some cases, researchers believe the cause wasn't food, wasn't territory. It was competition over a mate. Yes, ancient humans may have literally fought each other over a crush. So next time you're annoyed someone left you on red, just remember, 40,000 years ago, that same feeling might have ended with someone getting hit with a club. We've upgraded, slightly. But if crushes were causing actual fights, how did early humans handle rejection? That answer might be the most human thing you'll hear today. Here's something almost nobody talks about. If ancient humans could feel a crush, they could also feel rejected. Anthropologists studying tribal groups that still live similarly to our ancestors, no phones, no modern culture, found the same emotional patterns we experience today. Loss of appetite, isolation, sadness, even sitting alone, away from the group, exactly like a modern person after a breakup. The tools were different, the setting was different, but the ache, scientists say it was identical. Now you might think, okay, but that's just sadness, not necessarily romantic love. But that's not what happened. Because deep inside ancient bones, scientists found something that proves this wasn't just survival instinct, it was something much closer to love. In 2007, archaeologists in Italy uncovered something that stopped researchers in their tracks. 2 skeletons, buried together, facing each other. Arms wrapped around one another, not thrown into the ground, not buried separately, placed, deliberately, intentionally, forever facing each other. This burial was estimated to be over 5,000 years old, and this wasn't the only one. Similar embracing burials have been found in different countries, different cultures, different centuries, which raises a question that gives people chills. If someone loved you enough to be buried holding you forever, doesn't that mean they loved you the same way we understand love today? Scientists now believe romantic attachment, the same emotional bond behind modern love, existed far earlier than we ever assumed. Not just survival partnerships, not just let's have kids and share food, actual emotional connection, actual longing, actual love. But then, why did we assume ancient humans were emotionless cavemen for so long? That misunderstanding might be the biggest twist of this whole video. For decades, movies and cartoons taught us that ancient humans were dumb, emotionless, grunting creatures. Drag a woman by the hair, smash rocks, repeat. But here's the twist. That image was never based on real evidence. It was based on guesswork from over a century ago. Guesswork that stuck around because it made a funny caricature. The real evidence? Burials. Carvings, brain science, emotional behavior tells a completely different story. Ancient humans weren't emotionless. They felt shy. They felt nervous. They probably had that one friend who kept saying, "Just talk to her," while they panicked behind a rock. They experienced heartbreak. They experienced jealousy. And yes, they experienced crushes. So, did ancient humans have crushes? Yes. Not kind of. Not maybe similar to. Yes, the real thing. The nervous stomach. The overthinking. The staring but pretending not to stare. They didn't have phones to overanalyze a text. They didn't have social media to stalk a profile, but they had the same brain, the same chemicals, and the same fear of rejection that you have right now. And here's the biggest insight of all. Love, real, human, nervous, heart-pounding love, isn't something we invented. It's something we inherited. Every awkward crush you've ever had connects you to a person who lived 50,000 years ago, standing by a fire, feeling exactly the same thing. Wild, right? So next time your heart races over a text message, just remember, somewhere 50,000 years ago, a caveman felt the exact same thing over a rock. And if your brain enjoyed this little trip back in time, there are a lot more secrets about human history hiding in plain sight. Hit subscribe, because next time, we're uncovering the one thing ancient humans feared more than death itself. You will not see it coming.